Hey, all of my well-balanced solopreneurs. I just wanted to pop in today. A lot of people have been asking me about my system for setting up a scheduling app because, oh my God, is it ever a waste of time if you don't have one set up? So one of the things that I've done is set up Acuity scheduling, and this is a way to automate the way you schedule things in your life. So it can be used in your personal life, but it is most effective in your business as a solopreneur. I have mine set up as Acuity. It's free. I do pay for the upgrade just because I like some of the extra features, but 90% of the time you do not need to upgrade and you can just have the free version. It doesn't integrate as well, but it still works like a charm. So it's really good to have. So I'm just popping on. I'm going to quickly run you through how to set up the account. It literally takes about maybe 10-15 minutes tops, and you can have it up and running right away. You do not need a website to run this. All you need is this free app. And it does have an app you can add to your phone as well so that you can manage things from your phone, also free. So it is a very cool feature, and it will save you hours of time and going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, trying to find a time that works for both of you when you can literally just send them a URL and say, here, book a time that's convenient for you. Boom, you're done. So I'm going to walk you through. I'm going to screen share and show you how it's done. All right, hopefully I can figure this out. All right, perfect. So when you want to go to acuityscheduling.com, if you just Google Acuity scheduling, it will pop up as the #1 thing. So that's all you need to worry about. Then you're going to enter your name, create a password, and click Create Account. Now, Acuity automatically gives you a 2 week, so 14-day free trial of all of the features. So you just want to be aware when you're setting up your account that some of the features may not be available, such as integrating in both directions for your calendar, if you use Google Calendar or iCal or anything like that. And some of the other ones, like receiving payment through Acuity, that is an upgrade. There's certain other features that are. So you're just going to start off with the name of your business. So we're going to call this, sure, we'll call it Get Shit Done because that's what we're talking about. And my name is Cindy. Will clients be scheduling with anyone else? You're going to put this as a no because this is an upgraded thing. So it's just going to be just you. So then you get to create your appointment types. So you can edit this one that's on automatic. So if you go in here, let's say you want to create, say, a 1-hour coaching session. So you want it to be 60 minutes. What I always recommend is you can always add a longer description in here if you want them to have, maybe you have several different types of appointments. So you can add in a longer description and just type that in here. Another thing I like to do is always block off extra time before and after. So I always like to have 10 minutes before so I can prep, and at least 5 minutes after, just to take notes and make sure everything's put back where it likes to be. I always set this as 0 just because the payment portal through Acuity is an upgrade, so I always just put this as 0. I use my own invoicing to invoice people if I choose. Then you can change the colors. You can add pictures to the call if you choose and just upload it there. You want to have it set as public so that it's on your scheduling, on your main scheduling page. But if perhaps it's for existing clients only and it's not available to the general public, then you'll want it as private and it will create a unique scheduling link just for that call in particular. And then just leave this one blank. That is an upgrade. So then you can just click Update Appointment Type. So now that's in there. Then you could create a new type of service just the same as you would with anything else. Then you can do your availability. So your availability, this is where your calendar is. Say you work regular hours every week. So you can adjust these times to be whatever you see fit and when you want to accept calls. Or you can change this to just be, I don't work regular hours every week. So you want to save that and switch to specific days. Then you get a monthly calendar. and you can go in and you can choose the days that you're going to work. So this works especially well in the summertime if you're taking time off. Maybe you don't want to work as much as you have been, so it's really helpful to do that. But normally using the regular hours per week will work just fine. So you just put those in. I'm just going to put in a few here. 9 to 5 p.m. so I can show you the rest. 9 to 5 p.m. Sure. We're only going to work 3 days a week because that seems good to me. So that's my availability, that's set. Then you can create intake forms. So for each different appointment type, you can choose a different form that clients need to fill out before they book the call with you. So you can create a new form. As you can see, you can add in all these different things. So, I like to ask people what kind of systems they already have in place. Do they have a website? What's their name? That's always helpful. What's their email address? That's always helpful. And then you can add it to the different calls. So if you want a different form for each call, you can do that here. You'll see the different calls show up. And literally all you have to do is just, drag it in. There we go. So you can, as you can see, it's really easy to use. You ask the question, let's say, what is your date of birth? And you can choose it to be required, all that good stuff. Okay. Packages and gift certificates, I never use. Manage users, you can add a team member in there. I'm not entirely certain. That might be a upgraded feature. I don't use it, so if you're a solopreneur, you probably don't need to use it. If you have a VA that needs to be in there, you can definitely probably work with that. Integrations, yes. Integrations, it integrates with all sorts of things. A lot of these are an upgrade feature, but you can integrate it with things like ConvertKit or MailChimp, depending on what you're using. Any of these are an upgrade feature, so just be aware of that when you're going through here. But as you can see, you can add your Facebook pixel in there. There's all sorts of different integrations. I don't get too involved with these because, again, most of them are an upgrade feature, and I literally use Acuity for scheduling and not much else. So, syncing with other calendars is an upgraded feature, so you wouldn't want to use this because it won't sync after your payment trial is up. What I did when I used the free one was I would just every week schedule in 5 minutes to go in and update all of my Acuity and just compare calendars so that I knew that they were both working together. You can absolutely, it takes you like 10 minutes to do that once a week. So if you make that part of your Monday morning routine or Sunday or whatever, whenever you do your planning, you just make a note that you need to do that every week or every 2 weeks, depending on your schedule. Payment settings, again, I don't use this feature because it's an upgrade, but you can definitely integrate with Stripe and PayPal. Email settings. So when people send out emails, when a person books a call with you, you can edit this. So I like to usually leave these the same, except right here, you can add in your Zoom link if you so choose. So you could, if you know that all calls that are booked with you will be via Zoom, then you can just drop your Zoom link in there and then save your template. Now it will send out an automatic generated email right away, and then it will send a reminder. You can send reminders up to 3 on the free account, I believe. I always just do it 24 hours before, and I send it to the clients only. You can send a text message, but I believe this is an upgraded feature. Yeah, not available with your plan. So that's an upgraded feature. But each of these emails can be changed and moved around and customized for yourself, right? So that's all your business settings there. Then your client scheduling page. This is the link that they would get if you wanted to just use this link by itself and not embed it on your website. So I always recommend that you change this. Oh, it doesn't like that one. There. So I always recommend that you change this so that it's an easier link for them to remember and for you to remember. This you would just give to your people as a direct link. So if you wanted them to book a call with you, you just give them this link right here, and it will take them to their scheduling page, which looks like this, and they can pick and choose their time and day. If you want to embed it on your website, you can do that using this. I'm not going to get into the technology behind that. If you are WordPress savvy, you should be able to pull this off. And you can also add in a booking button or a booking bar on your website. So that's just the code that you would take for that. Yeah, so that is it for that. If for me personally, I have mine embedded on my WordPress site. So mine is cindyvanarnam.com, which is my website domain, /schedule. So really easy to remember. The other thing you can do is customize the appearance of it. So you can add in a logo. Let's see what we got here. And then you can, oops, sorry, the business name, you can set it for monthly or daily scheduling. And you can see a preview over here, right? Week starts on Sunday or Monday. You can change your time zone. I highly recommend this. And then require clients to book their time zone. This works especially if you're in different time zones. So I always recommend clicking that. You can change the fonts. You can change the colors in here. So you can change it to your specific color code. You can change the wording. You can do there's all sorts of settings in here. I don't really use any of these settings because mine is embedded on my website, but I'll just show you what this looks like now. Client scheduling page. See, now my logo is in there. It's all branded with my colors, and they can pick that. And right here, they have to choose their time zone. So then you've got appointments, and this is literally the last piece. So there's a test appointment that's been dropped in, but you can create your own appointments in here and block time off. So say your regular calendar has time blocked off on Wednesday from 12 to 1, you can just block that off, and you can do that as a repeat event if you like. But when somebody books an appointment with you, it will be dropped in automatically, so you'll see that show up, and then you'll just have to go into your calendar and make a note of that so you're not double booking yourself. But again, that takes maybe 5 or 10 minutes a week, depending on your schedule. Or you can choose to pay the $110 per year to upgrade Acuity and open up all of the extra features so that your Google calendars will integrate. But that's it, that's all. That is literally how you set up Acuity and make it work for you so that you can, here we go, I'm back. So that you can save yourself some time, save yourself some energy, and save yourself all of the complications of trying to book appointments manually. Because in today's world, with easy technology like this, it should only take you, what that took me 13 minutes, and that was with demonstrating everything. So now that you have a tutorial, you should be able to whip this out in less than 10 minutes. Get her done. Love you all. Have a wonderful day. Go forth and get shit done. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.